Hey guys, Mark here. In this tutorial I'm going to show you how to set up a 4-byte bass knot that you can then interweave in a variety of different Turk's head styles. These will include the gaucho knot, the herringbone styles, as well as a variety of other exotic Turk's head interweaves. For this project I am using type 1 paracord as well as a thin mandrel. For a mandrel that is about 5 or 6 millimeters wide, or you could say 1/4 of an inch, we're going to be using about 10.5 feet of paracord. You can take a bit more to be sure, but if you're using a larger mandrel, be sure to adjust your cord length accordingly. With that said, let's get into tying this bass knot. As you can see, I have attached my type 1 paracord onto my mandrel using a rubber band. And the first step is wrapping around our mandrel. I'm going to do it 8 times, which is enough for a regular sized bracelet. After we have done 8 wraps, we're going to turn back around and form X shapes like this. Once you pass over your standing end, we're going to then go between the wraps that we made on our first pass. And once we reach the end of the knot, here, we're going to enter. And we're going to use an under to enter the knot. So here, the cord is going over, so we're going to go under to enter the knot. And we're going to go opposite to this cord on the left. So we're going to go under, over. Then continue under, since the cord to our left is going over. Then over, and so on. Now let me show you how I do this. Under, over, under, over. All we're going to do is go parallel to our cord to the left, going the opposite of what it is doing. I'm going to finish the rest off camera and then I'm going to show you how to continue. Once you have reached your left side, you have tied a 2-byte Turk's head, and we're going to continue by expanding it into a 4-byte, which is done by first following our standing end on the right side, going under where it is going under, and over where it is going over. So we're going to double it up. So under, over, under, over, under, over, under, and so on. All we're doing is doubling up our standing end. Again, I'm going to finish the rest off camera and then I'm going to show you how to continue. So we have reached our right end and we exit with an over, just like the standing end. And we're now going to enter the knot. Again, we're going to go opposite to the cord to our left. Since the cord is going under, we're going to start with an over, then go under, then go over 2, since the cord is going under 2, then go under, over 2, and you can see that the sequence is going to be under, then over 2. So to enter the knot, we're going to go over, under, then over 2, under 1, over 2, under 1, over 2, under 1, and so on until we reach the left side. Once we have reached our left side, we're now going to start splitting our doubled cords. And you can see that there are 2 parallel cords. And we're going to go the opposite of what these 2 cords are doing, going between them and opposite to what they're doing. So we're going to start with an over, then an under, then an over 2, then an under, then an over 2, and so on. Over, then under, then over 2, under 1, over 2, under 1, over 2, under 1. So as you can see, we're splitting the cords to our left and right, doing the opposite of what they're doing, and we're going to repeat this until we reach the right side. Once we reach the right side, it is time for our final pass. And we're again going to do the opposite of what the cord to our left is doing. So we're going to enter with an under, then go over, then under, then over, under, basically splitting these 2 cords. We're going to enter with an under, since the cord to our left is going over, then go over and under, and over, then under again. And you can see that behind us a 4-bight turk's head is forming. As you can see, the sequence is over, under, until we reach the left side, always splitting the cords to our left and right. Once we have finalized our knot, basically coming to the left side, all there's left to do is to take our working end and place it next to our standing end, which will complete our 4-bight setup that we can use for our bracelets. If you double this knot, you can already make a simple Turk's head knot bracelet, but we're going to interweave it in future tutorials to make it much nicer. So guys, thank you for joining me in this tutorial. I really tried to cover everything and be as clear as possible. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you and see you next time.